Hey guys, just gonna wait for everybody to join. We're joining, we're climbing, the numbers are moving, we're getting up there. Okay, hi guys. Welcome to another 7 Minutes in Heaven. Today we have a very special guest because we have like an extremely infamous actress, Sophie Dee. She doesn't even need an introduction, let's be honest. She's literally the most famous. And she's also the nicest. So I'm pretty pumped that we're doing this. It also took a really long time to be able to lock this down. So I'm really excited that we get to have her on the show and ask her a bunch of very silly questions. So let's go get her. Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning.
Good morning. I know it's a little early for you, right?
It's not too bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
Yes, I tried to give you an intro and then I was like, there's really no point introducing you because you're kind of, everyone knows who you are.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. Don't be humble. So I don't know if
Interviews make me so nervous. My hands are already sweating.
Why?
I have no idea.
Let me tell you, questions are so dumb. You have nothing to worry about.
I love it. Okay.
Have you ever seen a 7 Minutes in Heaven with me?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, I keep missing them.
You're gonna be A-okay, trust me.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go. What has been your best purchase throughout the last 2.5 years?
Best purchase. Oh, my cat's water fountain.
That's
Yeah, it's like really cool. It just like keeps going and it's just on the counter and all my cats jump up there and love it. So probably that.
That's so cute. Is it fancy looking?
It's like chrome. Yeah, it's kind of fancy looking, but it's really cute. They like fresh water. They won't drink it if it's like still, just sitting there.
Of course, they're Sophie Dee's cats. Why would they?
Yeah.
What show are you currently obsessed with?
Love Island, always. Love it.
It's
like,
which one though?
Okay, well, to be honest, like I like our version better. The UK is like more naughty.
Mm-hmm.
We get up to like so much like more naughty things, and I find like the US one a little boring.
Well, the UK one is definitely like hornier.
Yeah, it is. We like put out real fast.
Like, totally, and you're just like more scandalous. Whereas the US, it's like you guys could kick up the drama a little.
Yeah, they're a little more like non-risky in the US. It's like very timid. I don't know. Ours is like scandalous. They don't care.
Don't care. It's just a free-for-all over there. I love that show.
It's awesome.
Okay, this is my favorite question of all the questions. Do you watch your own porn?
No. I'm very critical. And I'll be like, oh my God, I look fat. I got a double chin. My voice sounds like a 5-year-old. Like, no. I did in the beginning, and then I was like, I can't do it anymore.
But even though like you're regarded as like the hottest in the world, like you know that everybody's watching, no, not a single person in the world is like, eh, and you still can't watch it?
No, it's cringeworthy.
I feel you. Anyway.
Mm-mm.
But just it's such an interesting question because it's like such a mixed bag. Either they're like, oh yeah, I get off to it. It's like so exciting to watch, or it's like I never want to see myself in that angle ever.
Yeah, because it's a lot of weird angles, and it's not flattering angles either. So it's like, no,
I get it.
No, for you.
Who would you be the most starstruck to meet?
Like in the adult industry?
No, in general.
Oh, because it was in the adult industry. It was actually Jessie Jane, and I like waited when I was new to the industry. I'd like wait on my whole lunch break just to go and get in her line at AVN to get like an autograph from her.
That's sweet.
Yeah, so like a few years later, she'd be like, Sophie, you don't have to wait in line. Here's your autograph. And I'm like, oh, thanks, Jessie. I can actually go eat now on my break.
Yeah, you don't have to stand in line with the rest of them, given that you probably have a huge line yourself.
It did end up that way, but it was pretty cool. She ended up giving me one for free.
That's so nice. Yes, she's incredible.
So sweet.
What about mainstream?
Mainstream, maybe Keira Knightley. She's so cute.
And British.
And British. Yes. Yeah, she's really cute. Pretty.
Yes, she is. She is really cute. She's also got the most insane cheekbones I've ever seen.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hobby?
I really don't feel like I have any.
Yeah.
I honestly just stay at home with all my animals. I do love to travel though, and I do like arts and crafts, painting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so maybe that.
That's totally a hobby, by the way.
Oh,
Art,
thanks.
painting, that's like the #1 hobby.
Is like hanging out at home with the animals all day a hobby?
We're gonna go with yes.
Okay, there you go.
What was your worst date?
My worst date was, well, this is probably my fault because it was a Tinder date and I took like one of my best friends with me on the date because I was too scared to go alone.
Fair.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward for him. But then the whole time he just kept saying, so what do you do for a living? What do you do for a living? And I was just like, do you want to ask me like any other questions? And then he left like mid food and didn't even offer to pay anything. But I think he just knew who I was and was just trying to get it out of me.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm a dog sitter. Like, I don't know.
That's the best you came up with? You're a dog sitter?
Yeah, a dog sitter.
You think he knew what you were doing? Like who you were? It was just like
yeah, because he didn't stop at it. Was like repetitive and it was just kept like, so what do you do? Like, right. I was like,
And he just left mid-date? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not really into like the double goal thing, so I'm just gonna leave. I was like, okay, cool.
Were you into his hobby?
Yeah, so annoying. So that one, I'd say.
Yeah. What's the weirdest sex tip you've ever gotten in the industry?
Probably makeup sponges. Like if you're on your girly thing, you know, then you just put like a makeup sponge up there and it absorbs all of the, you know, the stuff. And then it feels like your walls, like your internal. So you can't even, it's actually hard to get it out too afterwards because it really does like absorb and just feel like your insides. It works though. It's a good porn tip.
Is it safe?
Probably not, no.
Perfect.
Because I remember in the beginning, I'd be like, oh, I can't shoot today. And all the girls would be like, yeah, you can. You just got to do this. I'm like, oh, okay.
But like if it was a boy-girl scene, wouldn't it just be lodged up there really high?
Yeah, yeah.
So the removal of that is not a pleasant experience.
It's not, no.
Okay.
Sometimes the photographer will get it out. Sometimes you got to go to Dr. Briggs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Photographers on porn sets have more than just one hat.
They really do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really do.
Okay, we're actually at the last question, and it's the hardest question, so I'm sorry. If you were to pick an existential crisis to have, what would it be?
Say it again.
If you were to pick an existential crisis to have, like a total, just like a breakdown of philosophical proportions, what would it be?
I don't even get the question.
Okay, so like a lot of people's answers would be like, are we alone in the universe? Or what happens when we die? Like those type of like really sort of out of body crises of faith sort of thing.
I still don't get the question.
Okay, do you want to, you know what, let's skip it, it's fine.
Like, wait a minute, I didn't have my coffee yet.
It's a really hard question. If somebody asked me that question, I don't really, first of all, it's like so vague because it's like you could really freak out about anything if you try hard enough. But yeah.
I
How?
always freak out about that. Like, I don't want to get old and die.
No, but I feel like you have the type of face that just won't get old.
I hope so. I've already visioned my death too.
What is it?
It's getting hit by a car coming at me while I'm in the passenger side.
Wait, why do you think like like you think that like many times?
Yeah, like I've visioned it, which like a few times. It's really weird. We're just like here, like we're turning and we're not turning fast enough, and a car just like takes me out. But then I've also had one of these like after death. It's kind of like a medium guy. He like walks you through your past, present life, and he took me to my death part, and like I had like my husband and my 2 children, and they were sitting on the side of me on the right, and they were just like holding my hand and crying, and I float up and just leave.
Okay, so he didn't he didn't give you any validity about you getting hit by a car.
No. So that was one death, but my visual of a death is getting hit by a car on the right hand side. So if I ever die that way, you can be like, oh shit, she totally predicted that.
You totally did. I have a question. When you picture it, are you like your age now?
Yeah, I'm pretty young. Yeah, but the one that the medium guy walked me through, I was older,
Okay.
like way older, and I have my kids were older.
Okay. I truly believe in those things, like mediums and everything like that. So I feel like if that's what he said, then you're golden, and you're just like.
Yeah, it was interesting. Like, it was one thing when it takes you back when you're like younger in a different life, and I was like, I had these boots on, and I step out, and my feet are all like, it's like squidgy and muddy, and then there's like cobblestones.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
like really weird. Yeah, it was like a weird experience. But towards the end, I was just like crying. It's like a hypnosis medium thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't think I was like under or anything. And then I start crying and I see all this stuff and it's like, holy shit, maybe it did work.
But I have a question. When he like, does anything resonate with you from your past life now that you were like, oh, I must have brought that with me?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're going to have to send me that guy's number.
Yeah, it was very interesting.
Yeah, that sounds like something I would definitely want to spend my money on. Okay, well, thank you so much for doing this.
Of course.
It was such a pleasure to talk to you, and thank you so much because I know you have a crazy schedule. So
Yeah, today I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I have a live later, so that's gonna be really cool. I haven't done a live in like forever on my web, so I'm excited.
I will tune in for sure.
Yay! Talk to you later.
Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.